Smack around, everybody. It is week 4. I should have snapped my hands 4 times. I only did 3. The 4th one will be for myself on the back when I'm done. I've made it this far. You've made it this far. I still wore the same outfit the entire time. I never washed it. It's good luck. All right, better than that. I'm good looking. Front kick for fitness. Here we go. All right. So we're going to start with a 16-minute AMRAP here, and we're going to finish with a 16-minute AMRAP. All right. The first week, if you remember, was 8 and 8. This is just 16 minutes straight through. Okay, you're going to be performing 20 deadlifts, 30 alternating dumbbell snatches, and 40 wall balls. Again, it's a 60-minute AMRAP, so after those 40, I make my way back to the bar, back to the dumbbell, back to the wall ball, etc. Okay? So as far as the deadlift goes, or the dumbbell goes, or the wall ball goes, the weights, as we've been doing it for the last 3 weeks, are all up to you, what you choose. That will affect the amount of points you can accumulate. But as we've been mentioning thus far, all right, the range of motion and all of our kind of regulations and rules that we're trying to play by here will be the same, despite how heavy or how light or however you choose to modify. Still looking for that same structure of standards. All right. So as far as the deadlift goes, my heels start underneath. Well, I'm teaching you how to do it. That's not my job right now. It's just to show you how to do it. Okay. What we're looking for in a deadlift, the barbell starts on the ground. The rep counts when you're standing up at the top. All right. However you choose to get that the barbell up is yours, but we do need one thing to be certain. When I am in fact at the top of that movement, my knees lock, my hips open, and my shoulders are behind the barbell. Okay. In other words, I'm standing up completely straight. If you want to hyperextend, that's fine. Okay. The coach should probably teach you otherwise, but it's your call. Okay, but this is the top of the deadlift. Knees locked, hips open, and you notice my shoulders are back behind the bar. You can drop it if you like. You can lower yourself down. Again, just to show you 3 good reps for the deadlift. Up, up. All right, knees locking, hips opening, and shoulders at the top. What will not count for the deadlift, okay, is if I stay over the bar. Maybe my knees still locked, but my hips don't open. All right, or perhaps maybe I even stand, but my shoulders are still in front. We need your shoulders back behind the bar entirely, okay? If this is also not a deadlift, you get the idea. It's simple. Stand the bar up, my knees locked, my hips open, my shoulders are back. It's that simple. If you have any further questions about that, obviously address them with your coach. Realistically, the only scaling thing we're looking for here would be the weight. Again, if you have any other additional information or questions about that, just reach out. We finished 20 of those. Make your way to the dumbbell, all right? It's an alternating dumbbell snatch, 30 reps total. Means 15 per side. Here you are required to alternate arms every rep, okay? If you get no rep on an arm, you must repeat it on that arm before you go to the next arm, okay? So, what we're looking for in the dumbbell snatch is just making sure that at the top of that movement, my knee is locked, my hip is open, and my elbow is locked, okay? To the best of our ability with that dumbbell overhead. What will not count, okay, is again if I choose to snatch and bring it down as my knees have not locked, my hips have not opened, etc. All right, so you must demonstrate full extension at the top with the knee locked, the hip open, and the elbow at the top. Okay, just from a side profile again, this is what I'm looking for. Just so you can see, you must be fully open at the top of the movement. Now, if you choose to switch overhead, that is fine. Okay, if you choose to drop, that is fine. If you want to change here, that is fine. If you do not want to change at all, that is fine. What is not fine is if I come down and only one head touches, okay? You need both heads of the dumbbell to hit the ground. That is what we're looking for. One head will not suffice. That is a no rep. That is a no rep. No rep. This is a no rep. There's a lot of ways to do things wrong. There's only one way to do them right. It's not that complicated, so just focus on it. We all know what we're doing anyways. Just remember those few guidelines, okay? Again, if you get no rep on one arm, you can repeat it on that arm, and then continue carrying on. 30 of those. Lastly, it'll be the wall ball. Okay, with regards to the wall ball, again, check your standards, see what weight you're using, see what height you're throwing to. You can obviously modify and adjust accordingly. There are bolts on both of these targets. We're looking for you to throw above the respective bolt. All right, the lower one would represent 9 feet, the higher one's representing 10 feet, depending on the target you choose to select. So consider that. You do in fact need to hit your target every time. If you're unable to hit the target, that is technically a no rep, all right? So, with regards to the wall ball, however you choose to set up is your prerogative. What you are not allowed to do, okay, is start in a squat. You must stand up with the wall ball and then perform a squat into the throw. So, every rep, when taken from the floor, needs to begin at the top, followed by the squat itself. This would be considered a no rep, okay? Furthermore, depth is crucial here. We recognize some people's hips are tighter than others. That's all right, all right? We ask just for your honesty and being able to get as below parallel as you can, all right? So if you have the squatting ability, hips need to be below my knee. As I extend, whatever I choose to do is fine, but I must hit my target, okay? So the rep begins standing, complete that full squat, and the rep counts when I hit my respective target, and that would be 1, okay? So again, making sure hips go below parallel, I'm throwing above my target, making sure I hit each time. That is the wall ball, okay? You can consult with the coach in the class to make sure you have a clear understanding of range of motion for all 3 of these. Again, it's all about fun, it's all about honesty, it's all about integrity. So just be true to yourself, and we'll respect it, all right? Most importantly, have fun, and don't forget why you did this. If you didn't make as much fitness goals as you did, then you made your team proud of yourself than you think. Maybe it sounds corny, but it just might be true. All right, so don't forget, be proud of yourself, be proud of each other. Be proud to be a part of this community, because I sure am. Woo! You know what I mean? That's it, Lance, cut it.